Most unexpected WWE returns that shocked fans. Professional wrestling has given us some truly jaw-dropping moments, where returns defy expectations and leave fans in disbelief. These comebacks, whether from injury, retirement, or shocking surprises, have ignited massive reactions, with crowds on their feet and hearts racing. From The Rock's thrilling comeback at WrestleMania 31 to John Cena's miraculous recovery at the 2008 Royal Rumble, these returns have turned the wrestling world upside down. Iconic names like The Undertaker, the Hardy Boys, and The Ultimate Warrior have delivered stunning moments that still resonate with fans. And who could forget Shane McMahon's emotional return in 2016? Let's count down the most shocking WWE returns that truly left us questioning, did that just happen? So, if you're a true WWE fan and enjoy mind-blowing moments that keep you on the edge of your seat, make sure to subscribe and join us as we count down the most shocking WWE returns of all time. Number 10. The Rock's shocking appearance at WrestleMania 31. Let's start with The Rock's electrifying appearance at WrestleMania 31 on March 29, 2015, a moment that took the WWE Universe by storm. Just a day before, The Rock was on Saturday Night Live, far away from Santa Clara, California. Fans thought there was no way he'd make it to the grand event, but The Rock always knows how to defy expectations, and that's exactly what he did. As Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, also known as The Authority, were bragging about WrestleMania 31's record-breaking attendance and Triple H's victory over Sting, The Rock made a surprise entrance that shook the arena. He stormed the ring, ready to confront their arrogance, setting the stage for a fiery exchange of words. But it didn't stop there. Stephanie McMahon slapped The Rock across the face, daring him to retaliate. Confident he wouldn't strike a woman, she pushed him further. That's when The Rock brought UFC Women's Bantamweight champion Ronda Rousey into the ring. Rousey boldly declared that she owns every ring she's in, ready to throw down. The crowd went wild as The Rock attacked Triple H, while Rousey took control, putting both McMahon and Triple H in their place. Ronda even teased an armbar on Stephanie before tossing her from the ring, making the moment even more unforgettable. But what made this appearance so special? It wasn't just the surprise, it was the blend of WWE and UFC worlds, with The Rock and Ronda Rousey creating an electric atmosphere that kept fans buzzing long after the event. Number 9. The Undertaker surprises fans with his American Badass return. So we move on to The Undertaker's return to WWE, which left fans in complete disbelief. After being sidelined for 8 months due to injury, The Undertaker made his shocking comeback at Judgment Day 2000. And this time, he wasn't the dark, mysterious, dead man everyone knew. Instead, he reappeared as the American Badass, a persona that completely took fans by surprise. The Undertaker had been out of action for nearly a year, and his return was highly anticipated. However, no one expected the legendary figure to return in such a dramatic, unexpected way. The Dead Man character, known for its eerie and supernatural elements, had been a staple of The Undertaker's persona for years. But at Judgment Day, fans were stunned when the lights dimmed, and the familiar sound of a motorcycle revving filled the arena, signaling the arrival of the American Badass. Was this a change for the better? Yes, the American Badass persona took The Undertaker's character to new heights, presenting him as a biker with a no-nonsense attitude. His tough demeanor, combined with his iconic entrance featuring a Harley-Davidson motorcycle and Kid Rock's American Badass blasting through the speakers, gave him an entirely new edge. This was a massive departure from his previous eerie, supernatural Deadman persona, and fans were shocked to see him embrace this more grounded, rebellious character. The transformation wasn't just about the change in appearance or music. It was about how The Undertaker carried himself in the ring. The American Badass brought an intense energy, adding a new layer of aggression and charisma to his already legendary presence. The fans' reactions were mixed, but one thing was certain: the American Badass was here to stay, and he was ready to dominate. This return marked a new chapter in The Undertaker's career, proving that even after years of solidifying his place in WWE history, he could still reinvent himself in ways that left the crowd completely shocked and captivated. The American Badass became a fan favorite, showing just how versatile The Undertaker truly was. Number 8. The Hardy Boys deliver a WrestleMania return. Let's talk about one of the most electrifying moments in WWE history. The Hardy Boys' unexpected return at WrestleMania 33 on April 2, 2017. For months, fans had been hoping for their return, but few truly believed it would happen. After all, Jeff and Matt Hardy had just competed in a brutal ladder match the night before at Ring of Honor against the Young Bucks. Given the grueling nature of that match, the idea of them appearing at WrestleMania seemed far-fetched. But then, as the night unfolded, the Raw Tag Team Championship ladder match was about to begin, and The New Day, the event's hosts, teased that an additional team might be added. Even the most optimistic fans couldn't have predicted what happened next. As the arena lights dimmed, the unmistakable sounds of the Hardy Boys' music blasted through the speakers, and the crowd instantly erupted. The Hardy Boys were back. The reaction from the crowd was immediate and deafening. What followed was a wave of pure excitement as Jeff and Matt Hardy made their comeback to WWE, one of the most mind-blowing moments of the night. The energy in the arena shifted from curiosity to pure exhilaration, and the crowd's cheers could be heard all around the world. It was clear that the WWE Universe was beyond thrilled to see the Hardy Boys back in action. But did they show any signs of slowing down? Not at all. Despite having just competed in a physically demanding match less than 24 hours earlier, the Hardy Boys were in peak form. They dove straight into the action, making an immediate impact in the Raw Tag Team Championship ladder match. Their chemistry, athleticism, and the sheer excitement of their return made them the focal point of the match. And before long, they'd claimed victory, securing the titles and marking their return as a historic moment in WWE history. Number 7. The Ultimate Warrior shocks fans with a stunning return. The Ultimate Warrior's comeback at WrestleMania 8 on April 5, 1992 is one of the most shocking returns in WWE history. The phrase, "never say never," couldn't be more fitting for this moment, especially considering how Warrior's departure from WWE had been surrounded by controversy. After a bitter falling out with the company, many fans believed his career in WWE was over for good. His relationship with WWE had become tumultuous, leaving everyone to wonder if they'd ever see him in the ring again. But in a shocking twist, Vince McMahon managed to pull off the unthinkable. He convinced Warrior to return. What followed was a moment that shocked the wrestling world and is still remembered as one of the greatest surprises in WWE history. At WrestleMania 8, the main event was already heating up as Hulk Hogan defended against Sid Justice in a chaotic and hard-hitting match. As Hogan found himself in desperate need of help, the crowd was left in suspense. No one expected any sort of intervention, but that's when the unthinkable happened. Suddenly, the unmistakable sounds of the Ultimate Warrior's iconic entrance music filled the arena. The crowd went wild as Warrior sprinted down the aisle, creating one of the most electrifying atmospheres in WrestleMania history. In an instant, he was in the ring, taking down Sid Justice and saving Hogan from certain defeat. Warrior's arrival wasn't just a normal comeback, it was a game changer, and the fans were completely caught up in the moment. Why was this so shocking? Warrior's return was particularly stunning given his rocky history with WWE. The fact that he came back to help Hulk Hogan, one of his biggest rivals, was a sign that things had dramatically shifted behind the scenes. This wasn't just another return, it was a symbol of how much had changed in WWE, and it left a lasting impact on the fans. The roar of the crowd as Warrior made his way to the ring was deafening, marking one of the loudest and most thrilling reactions in WrestleMania history. Number 6. John Cena's superhuman comeback at the 2008 Royal Rumble. One of the most iconic and unforgettable moments in WWE history took place at the 2008 Royal Rumble, when John Cena made an incredible and shocking comeback from a severe injury. Just months before, Cena had torn his pectoral muscle in October 2007, and doctors had predicted that he would be out of action for at least 6 to 8 months. Fans were resigned to the fact that Cena wouldn't be involved in WWE's major storylines for quite a while. The thought of seeing him compete again anytime soon seemed nearly impossible. But then, on January 27, 2008, at Madison Square Garden, everything changed. As the Royal Rumble match reached its climax, the excitement was already sky high. The countdown clock for the final entrant began, and fans braced for the big reveal. When the clock struck 0, the arena erupted as the unmistakable sound of John Cena's music filled the stadium. The crowd went wild in one of the loudest reactions ever recorded in WWE history. Fans could hardly believe their eyes as Cena, looking fully recovered, stepped out from the back just 3 months after his injury. An astonishing recovery that seemed almost superhuman. Cena's return as the 30th participant was more than just a surprise. It was a moment of pure disbelief. Many fans struggled to process how Cena had managed to recover so quickly, and the commentators echoed this amazement, emphasizing the rarity of such a remarkable comeback. Cena entered the ring with an intensity and determination that immediately reminded everyone why he was one of WWE's top superstars. But Cena didn't just make an appearance, he made his mark. Not only did he shock the world with his return, but he went on to win the Royal Rumble match, eliminating Triple H in the final moments to claim victory. This victory was a testament to Cena's resilience and determination, solidifying his place as one of WWE's most enduring and powerful forces. Number 5. Triple H's legendary comeback, 2002. On January 7, 2002, Triple H made his long-awaited return to WWE at Madison Square Garden, receiving one of the loudest ovations in wrestling history as the crowd erupted to the sound of "Time to Play the Game." His return was the culmination of a grueling 8-month recovery after suffering a devastating quadriceps tear on May 21, 2001, during a WWE Tag Team Championship match with Stone Cold Steve Austin against Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit. The injury was severe, as his muscle completely detached from the bone. Yet he astonishingly finished the match, even enduring the walls of Jericho, before undergoing surgery that put his entire career in jeopardy. Missing the WCW-ECW invasion storyline, when he finally returned, the thunderous ovation from MSG shook the arena, visibly moving Triple H to tears. WWE capitalized on his momentum, and just weeks later, he won the Royal Rumble on January 20, 2002, earning a shot at the undisputed WWF Championship at WrestleMania X8. On March 17, 2002, he defeated Chris Jericho, completing one of the most incredible comebacks in WWE history. Reflecting on this moment in WWE's The Bump in 2021, Triple H recalled, "There was a high probability that I would never wrestle again. Coming back, having the reaction I did at Madison Square Garden was incredible." In his book, Making the Game, he added, "When I got backstage, I lost it. I was bawling. What I'd gone through, what I almost lost, the appreciation from the fans. It all hit me at once." His return was more than just a comeback. It was a defining moment that cemented Triple H's legacy as one of the greatest of all time. Number 4. Lex Luger's shocking return to WCW ignites the Monday Night Wars. Lex Luger's shocking return to WCW on September 4, 1995, during the debut episode of Monday Nitro, is one of the most electrifying moments in wrestling history. This unexpected twist didn't just take fans by surprise, it blindsided WWE and set off the legendary Monday Night Wars. Earlier that same evening, Luger had appeared on a taped episode of Monday Night Raw, leading fans to believe he was still firmly part of WWE's roster. What they didn't know was that Luger's contract had quietly expired, a detail that WWE reportedly overlooked. Seizing the opportunity, WCW executed a brilliant move, ensuring that Luger would make his live return on their new flagship program, Monday Nitro. The moment itself was nothing short of surreal. As the show was broadcast from the Mall of America, the excitement was already high with the fresh setting and electrifying atmosphere. But then, amid the action, Lex Luger made his shocking appearance, walking down the ramp and leaving both the live crowd and TV viewers in complete disbelief. His return wasn't just about rejoining WCW. It was a bold declaration that WCW was ready to take the fight directly to WWE. Luger's return was a calculated move that went beyond just surprising the fans. It was a strike in the fierce ratings war between WWE and WCW. For WWE, it was a wake-up call to be more vigilant with their contract negotiations. For WCW, it was the perfect way to kick off their campaign to dominate Monday nights. Number 3. Shane McMahon's emotional 2016 WWE return. Shane McMahon's unexpected return to WWE on February 22, 2016 stands as one of the most electrifying and emotional moments in wrestling history. After nearly 7 years away from the company, Shane's unannounced return during an episode of Monday Night Raw stunned fans and insiders alike, making it a defining moment for WWE. The segment kicked off with Vince McMahon in the ring, preparing to present the Vincent J. McMahon Legacy of Excellence Award to his daughter, Stephanie McMahon. Just as the McMahons basked in their moment, the unexpected happened. Shane's iconic theme song, "Here Comes the Money," blasted through the speakers, throwing the crowd into an immediate frenzy. The reaction from the live audience was nothing short of deafening. Fans leaped to their feet, chanting and cheering for Shane in a wave of excitement that lasted for several minutes. The arena buzzed with electricity, and Shane, visibly moved by the reception, made his way to the ring. His return wasn't merely a shock. It was an emotional reunion with the WWE Universe, who welcomed him back after years of absence. The segment itself was a pivotal moment, as Shane confronted his father and sister, voicing his frustrations over how the family had been running the company in his absence. This confrontation would spark one of the most intense storylines of the year, culminating in Shane's high-risk Hell in a Cell match against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 32, a contest that would go down in history. Number 2. Edge's emotional and shocking return at the 2020 Royal Rumble. Edge's return at the 2020 Royal Rumble is undoubtedly one of the most emotional and breathtaking moments in WWE history. After nearly 9 years of retirement due to a career-ending neck injury, fans had concluded that they would never see the rated R superstar inside the ring again. In 2011, Edge was forced to retire after being diagnosed with a severe neck condition that threatened his ability to live a normal life. His retirement marked the end of an era, one filled with multiple WWE championships, intense rivalries, and some of the most memorable matches in WWE history. For almost a decade, there was little hope that Edge would return to the ring. Fans had accepted that the man who had captivated them for many years would never compete again. That all changed at the 2020 Royal Rumble, when Edge's theme song suddenly hit. The eruption from the crowd was deafening, a combination of pure shock, joy, and disbelief. For the first time in nearly a decade, the WWE Universe was witnessing the impossible. Edge was back. The emotions were palpable as Edge walked down the ramp, visibly moved by the overwhelming response from the fans. His journey to this point was extraordinary, having been medically cleared to return to action despite the odds stacked against him. The sight of him standing in the ring again, ready to compete at the highest level, was both surreal and emotional for everyone in attendance. Edge didn't just return for the shock factor, he also delivered an incredible performance, lasting nearly 23 minutes in the Royal Rumble match and finishing in 3rd place. He showed that, despite his long absence, he was still an elite competitor. His performance proved that the fire inside him had never gone out. Edge's return wasn't just a moment of triumph for him, it was a moment of redemption that will resonate with fans for years to come. In that instant, Edge showed the world that legends never truly fade, no matter the obstacles. Number 1. CM Punk's stunning WWE return at Survivor Series 2023. CM Punk's return to WWE at Survivor Series 2023 marked one of the most shocking moments in wrestling history. While his 2021 AEW debut had been an exciting and highly anticipated event, it was built up over months of speculation, meaning it lost some of its shock value. However, his WWE return was entirely different, an unexpected moment that left fans speechless. CM Punk's departure from AEW in August 2023 had been mired in controversy and backstage drama. As rumors swirled about his future, many fans believed that Punk's wrestling career would take a hiatus, with a return to WWE seeming highly improbable. For months, there were no credible reports or even whispers about him re-signing with WWE, making his appearance at Survivor Series one of the most unexpected turns in recent wrestling history. Then, in a moment that no one could have predicted, the lights in the arena went dark during the high-stakes main event between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Suddenly, the unmistakable sounds of Cult of Personality blasted through the speakers, sending shockwaves through the crowd. Fans jumped to their feet, utterly stunned, as the noise in the arena reached a deafening level. This was the moment they thought would never happen, the return of CM Punk to WWE. What made Punk's return even more impactful was the sheer secrecy surrounding it. In a world where spoilers and leaks are an unfortunate part of the wrestling business, WWE managed to keep this moment under wraps, pulling off a masterstroke in surprise. Punk's return wasn't just a shocking twist, it was a monumental event that immediately shifted the landscape of WWE, setting the stage for new storylines and rivalries. Standing in the ring, it was clear that CM Punk had returned home to WWE, and nothing would ever be the same again. His appearance at Survivor Series 2003 wasn't just unexpected, it was a reminder of how unpredictable and electrifying the world of professional wrestling can still be, proving that sometimes the most unforgettable moments are the ones we least expect. So, what did you think of these incredible WWE returns? Which one shocked you the most, and which superstar's comeback do you think will go down as the greatest of all time? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this countdown, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting WWE moments, stories, and analysis. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.